Hi there, this is day 5 of week 3 of 52 weeks of vlogging, and it's time for another book review. We're talking about The Unwanteds by Lisa McMann. Okay, so when I first saw this book in the bookstore, it was chosen by the Kidlets Book Club, and I looked at it, and I looked at the blurb, and the blurb said, The Hunger Games meets Harry Potter, and I went, what are they giving you to read? Because, you know, the Kidlets Book Club is for like 9 and 10-year-olds, and the Hunger Games is not really something that I am prepared to give my 9-year-old kidlet. We picked this up with reservations, but don't let this bother you. That whole Hunger Games meets Harry Potter, I mean, it is, but it's kind of like Hunger Games light, as in for 9-year-olds. It's more Harry Potter than Hunger Games, and it's definitely 9 and 10 and 11-year-old friendly. And on top of that, throughout the book as a whole, it's not as violent as that blurb makes it seem. In this book, we're introduced to the world of Quill, where everybody has a very narrow role to fill within society. And anybody who's too creative or imaginative or outspoken or even too intelligent to fit within that narrow role is chosen at the age of 13 to be eliminated because they're considered unwanted. Hence the name of the book. Now, at this point, the alarm bells in my head were going, Nina, 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 alert, alert, because all I could think of were like Nazis and concentration camps and genocide, and I just really wasn't ready to have that conversation with my 9-year-old kidlet, and I just didn't know where the whole book was going, and I really wasn't sure what we were getting ourselves into. But don't worry. A, this book is very, very child-friendly, and B, let the cover copy be your guide. The back of the book says that the kids get rescued by a magician who takes them to the magical land of Arteme, where he teaches them that their creativity is a gift, and that not only can they master it, they can literally use it to work magic. And that's exactly what happens in the book. This is where things get really interesting. Because this might look like an awesome fantasy adventure where paper dragons breathe fire and you can paint yourself invisible, which it totally is. But beneath the surface, it's a book about self-discovery and the ability to determine your own place in a world that thinks it already knows what it wants to do with you. It is also a book about relationships and hierarchy and the true definition of a family. And it is a book about war and control and social justice and political power and how to wield political power responsibly. It's a jumping off point to talk about global issues like genocide or the Nazi regime or one-child policies in China or famine or anything that your kid might hear a snippet of in the news and wonder, what's really going on there? This is a very child-friendly book. And if you want to, you can take it on that surface of awesome magical fantasy because it is totally that. But at the same time, there are so many opportunities to go deeper with this book. It's so well crafted that you are definitely missing out if you haven't read it yet. You can find The Unwanteds in your local bookstore or in places online, links in the description. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.